This is a symphonium. It's early 1800s.
So it's almost 200 years old?
Yeah, I guess when you think about it, yeah. And I've got a good selection of discs for it. Actually, I found this one within the last year on one of my little tours around, and there it was, and it didn't work, so I brought it home, and now it works. This is a disc box. A lot of them were pin cylinders, and these were made for both home use, and they also had them commercial with coin-op. And of course the Edison recordings were the earliest, and Edison made both cylinders and discs.
Right on the going while I worked every lever that machine had, and every one of them made it go faster.
And of course, again, you get into the copyright issues because all Edison records were vertical recordings, Hill and Dale recordings. And when Berliner, which became Victor, and Columbia came along, and they all had the flat, well, Columbia made cylinders too, but they had the flat records. The recording was from side to side, was lateral, and that's how they got around having to pay Edison for the use of the recording. They didn't do it the same way. Music box is something that has never really ever died. Over the years, they've had them in cigarette cases, ladies' powder boxes, and jewelry boxes. They put music boxes in everything. But these were meant for, I think, not really a big entertainment, but they're a pretty little box. So progression was to this sort of stuff, and then to a push-up pianola that could make any piano into a player piano. It actually had wooden fingers that played the piano key. And then the player piano, and of course the phonograph, and then the radio. And all this goes through your historical history and finances, that the radio became popular in the late 20s, early 30s, when the Depression was happening and people had no money. They couldn't buy records, they couldn't buy machines, but they could maybe have a radio. And everything progressed up through there.